Okay, you got all them guitars and stuff. Why don't you make your own intro music?
That's a good idea.
I'll do the cowbell.
You can play the
Or
cowbell?
tambourine or something like that.
For real? You'd play the
Yeah.
tambourine in the
Yeah.
Cars and Cameras intro song?
I would.
All right, well, it says here we're live. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in to At the Wheel with Cars and Cameras, episode number 4.
Oh, my goodness. It's just flying by.
I know, dude. We started this maybe a month or two ago. We're already on episode 4.
Oh, man.
Anyway, on tonight's show, we are going to be talking about a few things, the main topic being kind of our tips and trips for building your first go-kart or mini bike. Considering we have 60 projects?
Do you think so?
I think we have 60 in your warehouse alone, sir.
Well, I don't know. If anyone knows how many we have out there, John is like spilling stuff over here.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments because I would love to know how many projects we've had on the channel.
Plenty. Also, let us know if you can see us, if you can hear us. That would be great. Not much is coming through here on my end. But anyway, so on our show, we're going through tips and tricks on building your first go-kart or mini bike because we covered tips and tricks for how to get a good deal on one and what to look for. But for a lot of people, that's just not an option. A lot of people, there are no go-karts around you. They're too expensive. For whatever reason, you can't go buy a used one or a new one.
Yeah, I never knew that there were going to be places with no go-karts. First example that I know of is West Virginia. We went to West Virginia and we were looking for go-karts. Zero go-karts.
That was a fun trip.
Yeah, they had a lot of like 3-wheelers and 4-wheelers and stuff like that, but no go-karts. So it blew my mind.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There were, we picked up those Yamaha,
Trimotos?
Trimotos.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were awesome little 3-wheelers. Check out that video if you haven't seen it. But anyway, also in today's episode, we're going to be talking about, well, Ike is a morning DJ. That's his other talent, other than making old cars and go-karts running. He is a heck of a DJ. And he has, every morning he'll play a couple of songs, and one of them will undoubtedly just get hammered into my head for the rest of the day or the rest of the week. So he is going to share that with you, Ike's top shop jams this week.
Yeah, John's a little mad.
Yeah, it's going through my head right now, actually.
Yes.
I don't want to sing it because the words are... Anyway, we'll get into it later. And then also, we're going to talk about, I actually bought one of my childhood dream cars not too long ago. You guys are going to judge me. It's a 2002, Ike certainly judged me. It's a 2002 BMW M3.
He's a glutton for punishment.
And it is living up to its name. So later on, we're going to start a new segment, which is going to be What's Wrong with John's M3 this month.
It's a BMW.
Yeah.
Break my wallet.
And then finally, we're going to be talking about, we're going to have our new intern on briefly.
Maybe.
Peyton, if you caught yesterday's video of the 120 horsepower go-kart we just started.
Yep. Although I don't hear anything going on outside. He might have rolled it over in a ditch, or maybe, God forbid, caught the field on fire with his catalytic converter.
Yeah, Peyton has been helping us out this week in the shop, and we were like, all right, man, we're going to go get ready for this podcast, and he's like, all right, I'm going to take my great Grand Cherokee out in the backyard, and for the last 10 minutes, we've been hearing him. Been hearing exhaust. just tearing it up, dude.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
I know the neighbors are probably calling the cops right now as we speak. Any moment we're going to have a knock on the door.
Right.
And it's going to be the police.
Probably.
Yes.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me either.
We have proof.
Yeah,
we are here.
We're right here right now.
So, and we're also going to be we're going to bring Peyton in to talk about the brand new Ford Lightning, which is a brand new pickup truck. It's electric. It's very controversial, and I can't wait to talk about it.
I have not done my research on this.
Oh, I have pictures, dude. I'm ready to go.
I hope you have plenty of information on this because
stats.
I want to know on the new Ford Lightning.
Yeah, dude. Well, we're going to save that for later. But if you have any specific questions for us, get down in the Super Chat and let us know. We have a lot of comments going by, so the Super Chat is the best way to make sure that we answer your question.
I see Super Chat already.
So we already got a couple coming in. We're going to get to them periodically in the show. But let's get right into it, man.
Okay.
Shall we? Our main topic, which is our tips and tricks for building your first project. Like I mentioned, if you can't find one, or if you just would rather build one rather than buy one, which is perfectly fine.
So do you have a list?
Oh, I have a little bit of a list. I know you have your own list.
I have 7.
Okay, I don't know how many I have. What do you got? What's your first
You
tip?
want me to start?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. For number 1, can you build it? If you can't, you're going to need to get help from a friend or family member, or heck, you might have to hire somebody. So my advice is if you don't have someone there that knows what they're doing, don't do it for your own safety and for others. I mean,
yeah, I agree.
I mean that's kind of a bummer. The first one out of the gate.
Well,
if you can't do it, don't do it.
I mean, my first one is really similar. It's keep it simple.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the thunder dumper that you were.
Oh, we're gonna bring up the thunder
Oh,
dumper right now.
I think we need to bring up the thunder dumper. Let me tell you something.
This is a Cars and Cameras deep cut right here.
This is it. The first time I got to know John and hang out at the house, he had a project going, which I think we ought to revisit. He got an old person's, like, what was it?
I don't know what they're called, but it's like
It's a toilet.
It's like a toilet that you set beside someone's bed when
Yes.
they can't make it to the bathroom.
Right, and it's got a seat, like a toilet seat with a pan.
Yeah.
And he was going to turn. He got 2 chainsaws, and you were going to make a rolling porta potty thing. It's not a porta potty.
It was going to be a go-kart, like, bedside toilet called the Thunder Dumper.
And I got one look at it, and I was like, no, buddy, this is not going to work.
This is before I knew Ike. He was like, you're going to die.
Yes, the steering was janky.
Oh, it's great.
And using chainsaws for going, what were you planning on doing 120 miles per hour?
I don't know. Your granddad gave me those chainsaws.
Okay, well, he is contributing to the delinquency of you. Anyhow, so that project always intrigued me, and I feel like we have to finish it.
I agree. I'm with you.
So
probably rebuild it with some real tube, though.
But anyhow, so I intervened, and the project never got done because it was a little scary. I think you were using all thread for an axle too.
Man.
What?
Oh, yeah, like we've never used all thread for an axle. Literally
we
today.
Did today.
Literally today.
Okay. Did you want me to talk about number 2, or you want to get in on this?
I mean, I can kind of. I mean, all I have is just keep it simple. You know,
keep it simple.
Yeah. You don't need.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Go ahead. Okay. Since you're taking so long, what kind of materials do you have available to you? Me personally, I like. It seems like 1-inch pipe works pretty good for mini bikes and go-karts. So if you have 1-inch pipe, that's probably a good thing to use. But I mean, you can use pretty much anything for, like, I don't know, bed rails or
yeah, like almost anything other than a bedside toilet.
As long as you have a welder, which is going to bring up another thing. Do you have access to a welder? Do you know how to weld? Do you have a friend that can weld?
Yeah, you can learn. I mean, it's all the tools are relatively simple, with the exception of a welder and maybe a tube bender. So those are going to be the expensive ones. And you don't need a tube bender.
You don't have to have a tube bender, but probably a tube notcher would be good.
Yeah.
If not, then you better learn how to gap weld like a pro, like us. So, and another piece of advice is, if you have to get, like, to simplify things, like you said, keep it simple. Order you a live axle kit from, our sponsors.
Go Power Sports.
Thank you, Go Power Sports. Or maybe front spindles, because
that'll make it a lot easier.
It's a safety thing too. The front spindles, they're strong.
You don't want those coming off.
You do not want those coming apart at, like, how fast are you going to go? I mean, we do, like,
depends. 40.
We pretty much do everything like 45 miles per hour.
It's not hard to go 40 miles an hour.
No, it's not. So keeping it simple, I like the Go Power Sports spindles.
Yeah.
It makes the job so much easier.
And again, with a couple of instances about that is like, I see a lot of people, their first project will be something with like a street bike engine or like multiple engines or something like that. And it's like, dude, I love the enthusiasm and the ambition, but is it realistic that you can get this done? Because with a Predator 212 or a Tilton or something, it's a self-contained engine. It's not that hard. But if you go out and buy an old street bike engine, you need to find exhaust, you need to find carburetors, you need to wire up the electronics, and it's going to be really heavy, it's going to be really powerful, but you need to make sure that you can build it to withstand the engine. And someone for their first project with maybe a gasless welder especially, might not be the best idea.
So much power, the chassis twisted coming off the line.
Exactly.
And then the weld broke because I use a gasless welder.
Yeah. So if you're thinking about building a project, just maybe do something simple for the first one. And, in a couple of months, go upgrade your equipment, use the knowledge that you learned, and then go build it bigger, badder, and faster the next time.
Yeah. But if it's simple and small, you can recycle things. Maybe you got an old lawnmower, riding mower in the backyard just deteriorating. I mean, maybe you can use front-end stuff from that, maybe.
Oh, exactly.
Or maybe the frame, you can cut things off and use the frame.
Yeah, our $50 go-kart started as a $50 go-kart, and then we turned it into the amphibious go-kart by strapping some PVC pipe to the sides or something like that.
Oh, yeah. That was
and
hilarious.
then we built suspension off it, made it really crazy, and we turned it into the monster truck.
Yeah. My favorite episode of the $50 go-kart was when we pushed Taylor into the river on that thing. And I thought it was going to sink, and it was just going to be absolutely hilarious. And the fact that it floated made it even better.
Even better,
so
dude.
If y'all haven't seen that episode, please go watch it.
It's a classic.
It is hilarious. I was rolling. So another thing, like, do you have a place to ride? What kind of area do you have to ride? Do you need suspension?
That's a good point.
Yeah. So that, depending on where you're going to be able to ride, is also going to determine what kind of vehicle you need to build.
Yeah, if you have a field or something that's really rutted up, suspension's a great idea. However, suspension is kind of complicated.
Very complicated.
So, which brings me to one of my other points, which is like, use photos online, or like go to Walmart and look at the go-karts they have for sale, and
or if you have a friend that's got a go-kart, have them bring it over and
use it for inspiration.
Copy it or whatever.
Yeah, like Yerf Dog rear suspension is super simple. It's prone to destroying itself, but it's very simple
because the engine is mounted to
what pivots.
Rear suspension.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way to have a suspension go-kart.
And it has single control arm in the front. So it's dead simple, and it works.
Yes. It's one of our funnest vehicles that we've had out at Busco Beach.
Yeah, I don't know them.
That thing's got some miles on it.
It does.
Yeah.
I don't know the model name of that one, but it's maybe a 2005 model Yerf Dog 2-seater go-kart with a roll bar.
3203 or
something. Came up with a Tecumseh engine on it originally?
It had a Tecumseh engine on it.
Yeah.
I don't know, 5 horse?
5 or 6 horse.
Yeah, something like that.
Not enough.
No, definitely not. We put a 9-horse Subaru on it.
That was perfect. So, let's see. What else you got, man?
Well, that's pretty much it, other than, I like the idea of building a go-kart or mini bike, especially with family members, because it's kind of a bonding
for sure
thing.
Yeah.
I mean, look at us. We bonded.
Oh, 100%.
If it weren't for go-karts or mini bikes, we wouldn't be friends right now.
Oh, dude, I'd have a regular job. You'd probably have a regular job still.
Yep. Yep. So it's a good bonding.
Yeah, dude, and
thing.
it's been a lot of fun. It's fun to share all this with you guys too. So, but for sure, yeah, I didn't know anything before I started this. Like, literally, I don't know, all of my fabrication and mechanic experience you have seen at some point or the other on the internet, and I've learned a lot over the years, and it's cool now that we have an intern to kind of see, to turn back the times of kind of like what I looked like 5 years ago. It's kind of interesting to see. I'm not the most inexperienced person in the room anymore. I love you, Peyton.
You didn't manhandle stuff as much as Peyton does.
Yeah, he's the man though.
He had a drill today, and he was drilling a piece of metal, and he was like like pushing on it. I saw the bit bending and stuff, and of course the bit broke.
Let the drill do the work, man.
Yeah.
And then you went and sharpened the little nub of the drill bit, and it worked.
It did, kind of. Not great though.
So the last thing I have to say about building your first go-kart, and then we're going to get to some of these super chats, is that do your best to try to price it out beforehand. Don't plan it too much, because if you plan it too much, then you're never going to get it done. But do your best to price it out and try to think of everything you're going to need. Because if your budget is like $300, you need to consider that you need throttle cables, you need a gas and a brake pedal, you need a kill switch. There are all kinds of little items that can kind of nickel and dime you and really add up.
What did we figure? About $500 for a good go-kart build?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Because we priced out like a live axle and spindles and steering wheel and stuff. Roughly.
Yeah,
$500.
If you already have all your own tools and equipment, I'd say $500 is probably the baseline of what a go-kart would cost you to build.
Yeah.
Of course, that mini bike we just put together. Let me pull up a photo of it.
I love it. It's so good.
Yeah, dude, tell them about it again.
Oh, tell them about it?
Yeah.
I don't even know what it is.
What do you mean? It's the orange peel. It's right here.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. That one, we wanted it to look fast, so we bent the frame. Look at the tail section. It's sitting still, and it looks like it's going somewhere.
It really does.
And the engine barely fits inside of the compartment, the inside the frame. I don't know. I thought it was a pretty cool build, and a 220-pound man was riding it yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it held up. That
it was a wheelie on them.
Yeah. Fun build. I enjoyed it, and I wouldn't mind building another one.
Same. And my only thing, like, it looks like a simple enough mini bike here. I mean, it is dead simple, but even that probably cost us $500, $600, $700, something like that. It wasn't all that cheap considering the size.
Right.
So, it's something you can do, but don't underestimate how much it's going to cost you.
Yeah, and it was definitely more complicated with the rear suspension.
The front suspension. Yeah.
Well, the front suspension wasn't too bad because you can buy that from Go Power Sports.
For sure, dude.
And that's what they sent us that. So we're getting to the super chats.
Yeah, let's see here. Let's do some of these super chats real quick. We answer these super chat questions from anyone who donates some money to the Cars and Cameras Fund. And the first one is from Tejas Auto Salon. Jason, what's up again, man? The Ducati was my first favorite of y'all's.
It was a pretty good build.
The Ducati's coming back, man.
Yes, it is. We're in the process of working on it right now, in fact.
We're in the middle of putting a timing belt on it.
Stuff we should have done in the first place.
Exactly. But it's going to be back and better than ever.
We hope.
The second one is from Metal Goth. Thanks for your donation, man. Thank you for inspiring me to make a drift trike and now building a go-kart. Hope to come to a Mini Mayhem event one day.
We would love to see you there, man.
You know what? And you bring up a good point, Mr. Metal. A drift trike is a great first project.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was easy. The 420 engine and turbo was
that's
kind of
dude.
unnecessary.
Just
but,
get a 212, man.
Yeah, we kind of wanted that because it was a little bit over the top. Everyone loves over the top builds.
Go big or go home, man.
Yeah, and it was fun. It was interesting.
Yeah, and I say it's a simple, good first build because, I mean, you buy a live axle kit and you build some very simple framing and you just hook it all up to the front half of a bicycle.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah. And that one was the main part of the frame was an exhaust pipe.
Yeah, dude, it's like 3-inch boat exhaust or something. It was boat exhaust.
No, it wasn't. I went to the
Which one was the boat exhaust then? Because
that was the second one, the baby.
Oh, yeah, the baby seat drift trike.
Yeah, it was boat exhaust.
You got to use what you can get your hands on sometimes,
That's right.
guys.
It was pretty heavy, too. Stainless.
It was. Anyway,
Stainless.
drift trike, good first project. As long as you have, concrete, they are pretty tip-happy, too. This one is from Evan. Hi from Labrador. I'm building my first kart and using a 10-horsepower Tecumseh snowblower motor. Any experience with that engine? Thanks for the inspiration.
None whatsoever. Don't know anything about it. I'm wondering, I'm hoping that the snowblower motor has a regular crankshaft, nothing
with a tapered shaft or anything.
nothing with tapered or maybe
Wonky size.
yeah, a funky size. We have run into that with like industrial type, like, generators and other things.
Yeah,
so-
just the other day we ran into a crankshaft that was somewhere in between 7/8 and 3/4.
Yeah.
Very strange. It was an old Briggs and Stratton too. Like, what are you guys doing? Anyway, thanks for your donation, man. Let's see here. This one is from Deckel69. You're a regular, man. Thanks for the donation again. How is the two-stroke Ducati killer going? I'm really interested in seeing it running.
I'm really interested in seeing it
Going, right?
It runs great. It's a little on the loud side, but 125 horsepower. It's gonna be insane.
It's a little bit unbelievable. That engine weighs like 80 pounds. It is not.
I don't even think it weighs that. But yeah, I can't wait to see it go. I will be taking it easy.
Oh, here's the thing. He says this every single time. He like sits me down and he's like, "Man, I'm not gonna be riding this one hard." And he says that. He said that on pretty much every single project we've ever done. And you've seen our catalog,
I mean, didn't I take it easy with the Kart? No, I didn't. Did I?
No, dude. No, you had to let it rip.
I mean, yeah. But if I were to get on it right now, yeah, I'd be taking it easy because I know what it'll do. And it is scary.
We're going to get through a couple more of these super chats, and then we're going to get on to a couple of our other topics, including Ike's Shop Jams.
All right.
So, Eugene Backyard Repair. I get a lot of quads really cheap, so why mostly go-karts and mini bikes? That's true. I mean, like the Chinese quads, we've done one of those before. They're okay. Like the kids' ones, I like being lower to the ground than that, honestly.
Yeah, and they're not that cheap in our area.
No.
I guess it depends on where you're at, what is cheap and what is not. Like in our area, go-karts
and mini bikes are pretty darn cheap.
Well, the mini bikes are kind of going up. I think the go-karts are still kind of cheaper, and we have a plethora of go-karts in our area, so we pick them up all the time, and Facebook Marketplace is a great place to find them, but I've found out that just word of mouth, you can pick them up cheaper. So if you're wanting to pick up one, talk to your friends, talk to family, and you can find you one.
Yeah, the whole first episode of our podcast was about how to get a good deal on a go-kart. So go watch that if you haven't seen it yet. All right, last one, and then on to Ike's Jams. So this one's from Monkey Ben at 101. Bicycle with Weed Eater engine, a good first project?
I don't know. A Weed Eater on a bicycle? How much horsepower do those things have? I couldn't imagine them having very much.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, I'm sure that
bicycles are just usually very light duty constructed, right? Is that a good way to put that?
I don't know. I think they're pretty good.
Yeah. I've seen people do it, and it looks like it works out pretty good, but just you got to be safe as you can.
Yeah, I've seen the two-stroke kits that you can put on the bicycles. In fact, I have 2 of them or 3.
Dude, didn't your brother get one up to like 60 miles an hour?
Yes, he did. He also got hit by a car.
On the same,
I love you, bro.
On the same one?
Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
He's okay.
Yeah, he's okay.
That's gnarly.
Yeah. But, I just, they don't seem to perform like you would think. Like, they're slow off the line. They take forever to get up to speed. I'm more of a big engine, 4-stroke kind of guy.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Dude.
So, anyhow.
So, all right, this is what we've all been waiting for. What are your shop jams, dude? What are your top 5 this week, man?
I have a large. How do I put it? I listen to everything, pretty much everything. I like country. I like hip hop. I like 90s
alternative,
jams. Yeah,
grunge.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Hair band music.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So anyhow, but I made a list my top 5 for this week. This is the first time on the podcast. I'm going by the list that's in my phone. So I pulled up like what I've been listening to lately, and I'm going to start with number 5. Okay. Is it Grits? My Life Be Like?
Seriously? That is a great song, dude.
Great song.
I mean, everyone out there knows that song, man.
My Life Be Like, ooh.
Yeah, it's a banger.
Yeah, I love that song. You know,
I know why you started listening to it again, too.
Why is that?
It's because I sent you a Snapchat video of me and my M3 playing that song on one of the mornings where it started.
Nah, well, I mean, maybe so, or it could have been like Fast and Furious stuff.
Yep, Tokyo Drift, classic.
I love Fast and Furious movies.
Yep.
Oh, well, speaking of,
we can do a whole show about Fast and Furious movies.
Isn't there a new one coming out?
I think the end of June.
End of June.
Oh, yeah.
Are you going?
Yeah. 8. Number 8 did me dirty. But I think I have to give number 9 another try, man.
I'm gonna have to go and watch. I mean, they jump a car off a cliff, and then a plane comes down.
It catches the car, right?
Catches the car midair.
Nuts.
I mean, that right there was enough to turn me off from wanting to watch the latest Fast and Furious.
It turned you off?
Yes, it did. I mean, okay, like, at least make it believable. I mean, the only way a plane is going to catch a car in the air is if Bo and Luke Duke jump a hill and a crop duster is dusting the local field or something, and the General Lee winds up right into the plane. So yeah, I'm gonna watch the Fast and Furious though. I've got to.
Yeah,
I've got to.
I'm not gonna be happy about it, but I will.
No. Are you ready for number 4?
Oh yeah, I'm ready, dude.
All right. Eels, Novocaine for the Soul.
I don't think I know that one.
Oh, come on now.
Is it a? It sounds like a 90s.
Oh,
opioid era.
It could have
grunge
been
song.
90s, like maybe late 90s. I
Really?
don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
I love that song. I don't know.
Dude,
maybe,
you got to sing it now, man, but not good enough to where we get a copyright strike.
Well, that wouldn't be hard to do. You know, like. No, I can't.
All right. Yeah, let's hear number 3. What do you got? What do you
got? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's spelled Divinyls. Divinyls.
Anyway, yeah.
Divinyls.
Okay.
Oh God. It's the I touch myself.
Yeah, so for whatever reason, Ike gets a wild hair yesterday morning when we're about to start filming, and he comes out of the bathroom playing this song. And I don't remember, the only line I remember in the whole stinking song is, I touch myself when I think about you. And so this is our 38 right here of that one line going through my stinking head. So
this is why he's mad.
Yeah.
He's been mad at me lately because that song is stuck in his head. Oh, I got tears coming out of my eyes, man. It's such a great song. I highly recommend like my list.
Yeah.
Y'all need to listen to all these songs.
Yeah, next time you're in the shop, guys.
Yeah, just put it on.
Yeah.
And think about me when hold on. No,
except for that last line.
Except for that last line. But I mean, these songs are great. Mm-hmm. These are great songs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think
right,
you want to
dude.
listen to number 3 with your friends around. But,
No.
I mean, it gets stuck in your head. And the music videos, like the last one, oh, it's great. Oh, she's so hot. So
Next
hot.
up.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for getting me
Family
off of that
show,
one.
dude. Family
yes.
show.
Was it Nico Vince?
I don't know.
That's how you know you messed up.
That's
the
a good one.
the clean version.
Yep.
That's how you know you messed up.
That's a good chill song. Good chill song.
Yes. So, yeah, I think you introduced me to that song.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple years ago.
Why did you?
It just came up on Spotify, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I play this song all the time, and it just kind of takes me back to my last girlfriend and how much I messed up that relationship.
Oh, taking a dark turn.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a good song, but, I think of her every time.
What do you got for number one? What do you flesh it out with, dude?
Thank you for getting me that one.
Yeah.
Another tear leaving my eye right there. Number one on my list that I've been listening to. So good. And you have to watch the music video on this one, too, because she is so hot. I have a thing for this woman. Mazzy Star, Fade Into You.
Oh, that's another good one.
Oh, yeah. And it's a real chill song. It's like, I don't know. It puts me in a good mood, though. It, like, mellows me out, man.
For sure. It's easy to play for all the guitar players. It's like an A and an E and a...
Oh, so you know the song quite well, huh?
Yeah, dude. You were listening to it all day yesterday, and I was like, I can play this.
It was so good. Do you have a list, or is
this music list? No, this is just you, dog.
This is just me.
Yeah, you're the DJ out of the group here.
So I have ruined some people's days with
they might.
these songs
if they
being
listen to
stuck in their head. They're so good, though. I highly recommend them. Please listen to my songs.
Listen to Ike's tunes. All right, let's do a couple more super chats. Do you have any final thoughts while I pull this up to put you on the spot entirely?
Mazzy Star.
Okay.
She's a hottie.
All right. Well, anyway, here we go. Next super chat from Mr. Mott. Thank you, dude. Love the channel. Just got a Honda SL100 running that's been parked for 35 plus years.
Sweet. Can I ride it?
Awesome. Dude, old Hondas are they are incredible. They I don't know, it's like they defy the laws of physics and aging. Like what did we just get? An CT90 that we just got running?
CT90.
Where is it? The thing was parked for look at that. Look at that face, dude. It was parked since 94, 93.
1994 or something, yeah.
And we hit it with a little bit of steel wool on the chrome, and we just washed it, and we got it running.
Medium steel wool.
Yeah, medium steel wool.
The heavy stuff will scratch your chrome, so don't use the heavy stuff.
And the thing is as good as the day it was brand new.
Look at that smile on my face.
Yeah, look at that.
That thing runs so good, and it just carves around the property like...
Awesome, like butter.
Yeah, it's so good. And I still don't like it. I mean, it's cool. I mean, every time I look at it. Yes, we're back on. We've already discussed this in the last
I know.
Episode or whatever. Like, every time I look at that bike, I think of too many six-packs and driving. That's what you're going to ride. No. I mean, not that one in particular, but in the late 80s, early 90s, the Tomoses and Gorelli mopeds all over town. I'm like, yep, he doesn't have a license. And that one looks exactly like those.
See, I'm young enough to know that.
You never saw that.
I don't remember that. I
never saw that. But I got to tell you, that bike rides fantastic.
So good, yeah.
And it's fast enough to get you in trouble.
Oh, definitely. It's a 90 for crying out loud.
Yeah. And the cool part, it's got a high and low. So you can go off-roading with it, or you can go on the road.
That's great.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that bike.
So anyway, Mr. Mott, to answer your question, old Hondas are awesome. Congrats, dude. From Cooter's Garage. Hey, Ike, thanks for talking with me about the title method for getting a title on my dad's old bike.
You know who that is.
Brian, what's up, dude? By the way, the Yamaha GT80 is cleaned up, title on the way, and it rips. Hello to you and John. Oh, hello to you too, John. What's up, Brian? Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, dude, and I hope the title stuff goes well on your CT7.
Yeah, let us know how it turns out.
Let's see, Dangerous 2005. Make a street-legal mini chopper with a 200 pit bike.
Well,
we kind of have plans.
There's something in my mind that might work.
Unfortunately, it's always a gray area with the law when you're trying to make something like that street legal.
Yeah, we don't want to get anybody in trouble. We don't want to get in trouble either. Yeah. So, but I think I got a way around this.
But we're working on it.
Yeah.
We're working on it. Thanks for the donation, dude. All right, from, oh, boy.
Wooden mechanic? No.
Wooden chess something. Anyway, you know who you are, dude. Thank you. I love you guys, and I have been watching y'all for 5 years. Also, I was wondering if y'all could do a meet around Northwest Georgia. Love ya. Love you too, bud. Thanks for the donation. we're planning on doing one in Busco Beach later on this summer. That will probably be our only one. We've been talking about doing one at Virginia International Raceway, which is in Virginia, but we don't spend a whole lot of time in Georgia, but I would love to someday. I know there are like a lot of really good parks out there.
Yeah, we need a little bit more help around here to maybe give us enough time to like spread out and do more meets and stuff. But we are working, I'm not lying, we are working like 80 hours a week.
Yeah, right now it's me and Ike and the intern.
Yeah.
And our editor.
Doing these builds.
And Taylor.
And you know, podcast. And
it's fun, but we just have so much limited time. So we're working on kind of building that out so that we can do more meets and, you know, more fun social activities, right?
It'd be awesome.
All right, last one, and then, we're going to talk about what's wrong with my dream car.
I can't wait.
Alfred Street Motorworks. Hi, you inspired me and my friend to make a mini bike YouTube channel. Sweet, dude. Good luck to you, man. I hope that goes well. Yeah.
Just don't get better than us, okay?
And wear a helmet and you know, try to be safe.
Be safe. Obey the laws. Don't ride on the street.
Yeah.
And stuff. I sound so like my parents.
Old, dude.
Yes. I'm just, you know, just be careful out there.
So anyway, on to our next segment, which is a recurring segment because I bought the car back in February. It's a 2002 BMW M3, and it's my dream car. In terms of dream cars go, it's pretty darn cheap for a dream car. I mean, it's a 20-year-old BMW. What dream cars are usually like, you know, $100,000. This was not even close. Anyway, it was a 20-year-old BMW, and I flew up to Detroit to pick it up and drove it home. It has like 57,000 miles. Oh, I have a photo. Let me show you guys. And all right, let me just explain myself a little bit because I feel like, you know, I kind of have to with an old BMW, right? But
that is a sweet looking car.
Thank you.
It really is. It kind of reminds me of my BMW, but it is not an M3. It's got to be the color and the two doors. So I've got a 97.
You got a 97 328 IS.
It's a two-door. I mean, it looks a lot like that, and it was free. Like a customer at work came in. He's moving, and he was like, I need to get rid of my BMW because I'm moving. And I blew up the engine, and I'm like, okay, I'm not really looking for a BMW because, you know, it's a BMW. It's a
fair enough, dude.
Break my wallet.
Fair enough.
But I was like, well, tell me how much it is, and I'll put the word out. And he was like, come get it. It's yours. And I was like, I'll be there tomorrow. And I wound up with a BMW. And it took about $2,000 worth of parts to get it going.
That's enough out of you. So when I was a kid, my favorite video game was Need for Speed Most Wanted. You know, all you 90s kids are going to remember those games. You know, you got Underground 2, and Most Wanted. Well, Most Wanted was my favorite. And what do you know? That car was on the cover of the game. And, you know, it was like the fastest car in the game and stuff, too.
And is this what influenced you?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you think back to what your favorite car is or something, like there's going to be some nostalgia with it, no doubt.
57 Chevy's my favorite.
Like, yeah, if I didn't have the nostalgia aspect, it would be something rational, not this. But anyway, I think the size of the car is great. It's a two-door, you know, lowish mileage. It's got an inline six, 8,000 RPM red line. It's awesome, except it's broken all the time.
Okay, can we start with the very first problem that you had? I mean, not just this week. Can we start from the beginning?
I've had this car 3 months, and what do you got? The list is probably you can count more than one.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I do know that here lately. Oh wait, no. This might be one of the problems this week. I'm not sure.
What do you got?
Well, your sunroof is just phantomly.
Well, that wasn't
opening
the first problem.
And closing. Well, that's the latest one. What is the very first one?
It made a funny noise like 5 minutes after I bought it, pulling into a gas station.
Was it ticking or something?
It sounded. It didn't come back. It hasn't come back since. So we're not going to talk about it. And it's not going to come back.
What was the sound, John?
It sounded bad.
What was the sound, John?
I don't know.
This is the first
I'm not going to make car noises in a podcast right now.
I think you ought to because you had me singing a couple of songs.
Anyway,
earlier.
I turned the car off and I put air in the tires and I turned it back on and it went away and we have been smooth sailing ever since.
What was the noise?
I don't remember, dude. It was pretty chunky though, to be honest with you.
All right, what was after that?
And then like the sunroof kind of pops open sometimes, and then the door locks. Oh, the car thinks it's in gear when you try to start it after like letting it sit for a few days,
and it won't start.
And it won't start. It's the non-desirable transmission. It's the SMG transmission.
I've never liked those,
which is like such a German thing to do. They took a manual transmission and they like put a computer on it and told the computer to shift the transmission
hydraulically.
Exactly. So it's not an automatic transmission. It's an automated manual.
Which is why. I mean, why?
Yeah, exactly.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't me and my old boss man Russell have a discussion with you on these transmissions?
No doubt.
And how you should run?
Yes.
But you bought one with a...
Here's the thought.
Okay.
You can swap one to a 6-speed for cheaper than it is to fix the SMG. Because it's the same transmission, you just eliminate the computer and put a third pedal in there.
I wonder how many check engine lights or other lights are going to be on the dash.
Apparently 0 from what I've seen.
Okay. Knock on that wood.
So that's what I got. And like there is a big price premium on like the traditional 6 speeds too. So I just decided with what I could afford, and it was going to be an SMG.
I got to say it's a pretty interesting
it is interesting
driving experience having a manual transmission but controlled by the computer. It's okay.
It's weird.
It's really weird because it granny shifts everywhere.
Yeah.
Like you can floorboard it and it's like, I'm going to make car noise, all right?
Yeah, do it.
It's like, you know, I can speed shift 3 or 4 times in the time it takes the computer.
Well, why don't you get an M3
shift.
And do it, man?
I don't need an M3. I've got a 328i S.
I got you, dude.
Oh, wait. I have a 328i station wagon, too.
That's a 325, dog.
325. My bad.
Yeah,
I'm not on this BMW
Anyway,
thing,
I got the fun interior, too.
The interior is lovely.
Not sure why it's a Snapchat screenshot there, but it's the Amola red. It's a red interior. I love it.
I really like that. You told me the color in the interior, and I was like, horrified.
The red
but
interior.
I gotta say, it is. How can I say it? Delicious looking.
Yeah, it's not it's not like fire engine red. It's a little tamer than that. It's a little darker.
And you didn't tell me about the like two-tone, the black with the red and stuff, which calms it down. I imagine the whole interior of this car, nothing but red.
Yeah.
That's what I pictured. But breaking it up like that, it is sexy.
I think it works, dude.
Yes.
I think, it's just an awesome looking car. It's like 333 horsepower. It's like the perfect amount of power. It's not enough to really, you can really get hurt, but
it's fast.
It's okay. It's like a 20-year-old car too, which blows my mind that this car is fast and cars today would absolutely blow it out of the water. It
was
like
blows
my mind.
20-year-old tires on it too when you were
dude,
playing around.
I have a service receipt from 2012 that says replace your tires, they're dry rotted. And I drove this thing home from Detroit.
Yeah, that's crazy. Just the fact that you made it back is amazing.
That's right.
It's
a lucky
BMW.
guy. So, anyway, that is going to do it for our kind of non-go-kart related segments, other than we're going to talk about the new Ford Lightning, too. Let us know in the comments, what do you think? Should we talk more about like shop jams and more about my M3 problems? I don't know, because we have a lot more going on in our lives than go-karts and mini bikes.
I don't know.
There's more to share.
I kind of enjoyed the jam.
No, I thought you were going to say you enjoyed talking about my car.
Well, I mean, no, I get real, I don't know, how do I say it? Like, it gets my heart beating, like, in a bad way.
My car does?
Yeah, I'm like, what?
That's because you fixed them for too long, dude.
I
this
did
man worked in an import shop for 20 years.
20 years, and just every time I hear that your car's having problems, I'm just getting...
Your heart stops?
Pretty much.
Mine does too, man.
Yeah,
mine does too.
I just...
That's empathy, though. You got good empathy. I appreciate it, man. He had to do an SMG transmission in the V10 M5 from like 2007 to 2011 or something.
I can't remember the price exactly, but for some reason
like
$5,000 rings a bell on just
nuts.
A clutch job on a
bananas
BMW SMG.
And that's why you can pick those cars up for like $15,000 now. Is because they have...
Yeah, don't they have other problems too? Like
dude, rod bearings.
Rod bearings.
Yep. my car had rod bearing problems. It was done in 2002. But like, guys, come on. You've been building cars for a long time. Why rod bearings? Come on. You know how to build an engine.
Well, I don't know. Wasn't it like oil gallery?
I don't know.
Oiling a problem or something?
Probably.
I don't know. Anyhow, like I said, I'm not a BMW guy.
I
even
am.
though I own two.
I am, and I'm like, I used to be like in the shell, afraid to tell everyone that I was a BMW guy, but it's out in the open now.
Okay, so it looks like we
anyway,
have
so
some,
let's go on to some super
chats.
chats, and then we're going to talk about the new Ford Lightning because, you've driven Ford Lightnings in the past.
Oh yeah, a buddy of mine, Jason, had a Ford Lightning, and I gotta say it was a pretty cool truck.
Anyway, we don't want to put the cart before the horse here.
Okay,
let's get through some super chats first.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's see here. This one is from Sweeney.
Sweeney,
What's
up, buddy?
Hey guys, I may have missed, but do we got a plan for the dragster? Do we have a plan for the dragster? Keep up the great work. Thanks, man. The plan is to run it at the drag strip a couple more times with the 670, and then I'd really like to find a Sportster engine
to put on it.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be interesting.
So that's the plan. The problem with swapping engines into the drag rail is that
we built the frame
really
around the engine, and we used a Predator 670, and we didn't give any room for anything else to really fit in it. So anything that would like compare to the built 670. So it makes it really hard to pick a different engine. So apparently a Harley Sportster engine looks like it'll fit in between the rails on this thing. So it might be a good candidate for the next drag rail build.
Exactly.
So
all right, this one is from Namel's Legit. Watch all your videos. Keep up the good work, guys. Thanks, man. Thanks for the donation. All your guys' donations this time are going into the the racetrack intern fund, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, yeah, we're gonna buy a bunch of cheap SUVs and just thrash them in my backyard.
What are you talking about? We've already done it.
We've already bought them. We just have to make the video.
Yeah, and there's gonna be a surprise one.
Surprise! Definitely. From VB All Out. Thanks for the donation, dude. I still would like your email so I can give you this Wave Runner. It's not on the videos. That's it. That's if you still want it. Thanks, dude. And what I didn't realize is that my email is up there on the About page if you go on the computer. If you look on a computer. It's not there if you look on the phone. So I don't really want to just put my email out on the internet like this, so I'm not going to say it, but you can very easily find it if you just use a computer and go on the About page.
Right.
Shoot me a DM on Instagram also.
Another Wave Runner would be nice because apparently
dude, they're awesome.
My jet ski, I ordered a brand new jet ski, and I ordered it how many months ago?
A long time ago.
And it's still not here.
The 95 Wave Runner.
And yet, look at that. John goes out and buys a Wave Runner like the same day he finds it or something.
Dude, I bet you I could sell it for exactly what I paid for it,
Oh,
too.
no doubt. No doubt. Especially middle of summer, you can probably double your money.
That'd be sweet.
I don't know. But anyhow, that is a sweet jet ski, and I'm so upset that I can't even get on my jet ski and ride around with them. It's upsetting.
Yeah, sorry, dog. But thanks for the donation, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, shoot me an email. From James Perry. Hey, guys, from Massachusetts. My 10-year-old son and I would like to build a cart this summer and head to Mini Mayhem in the fall.
Oh, that would be cool to have y'all show up.
Awesome idea. That would be a lot of fun, dude. Come on out. From Evan. I did run into issues with the shaft size and the torque converter kit, but I found a sleeve to convert it. The motor is called the Snow King, worth a look, 351 cc's.
Ooh, that's a pretty decent size one.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. So
big on a go-kart.
What do you say, 10 horse?
That was the Tecumseh, right? There was a Tecumseh 10 horse, yeah.
Okay, I might be getting mixed up. Anyhow, that's pretty cool.
Well, that's good that you found something to convert the shaft size.
And I like the oddball engines too.
Dude, I love oddball
engines.
engines.
Something about them, having something different.
I agree.
But then it also can make it a headache.
Yep, to find parts and all that stuff. But
definitely.
yeah, dude, oddball stuff is sweet. I mean,
we just converted a crankshaft on a Briggs yesterday.
From a generator to a regular 3/4.
Yeah, all I did was take the crankshaft out of a donor engine and swapped them out. And so far, so good.
So good. It's a 4-horse, man. It's a powerhouse.
Powerhouse.
From Decky69 again. Let's see. The Ducati killer is going to be terrifying. LOL. I would love to build one similar. Yeah, I would wait to build one.
We're hoping that this will handle a lot better than the Ducati because it's got a CVT on it. So it should help with controlling it, I feel like.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That's the thought.
So. Yeah.
It could be wrong, and this is just one
totally
giant
wrong.
experiment.
Yeah.
From Zach, I just got a Manco Dingo go-kart. Where do I get new rims and tires like the ones you guys have?
Let me do it. GoPowersports.com.
Go Power Sports. I'm going to text Peyton right now. Tell him to get up here so we can talk about the lightning.
Up here. So,
he just sent me.
Is he stuck?
No, dude. I think he sent me a video of jumping in the backyard. I'm not really sure.
It's getting dark out there, man.
He literally set up his phone and sent me a video of him jumping his Jeep like an hour ago.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, what a guy. All right, we're going to do Super Chats until Peyton gets up here, and then we're going to talk about the new Ford Lightning. Whose builds or mods do you like on the Facebook forums or YouTube? Or do you not really check out the mini bike pages?
I don't check out the mini bike pages.
I'm on Mini Bike Nation, dude. I'm on Muscle Mini Bike Builds. I'm on Mini Bikes Are Us.
I don't watch a lot of YouTube, and I don't get on a lot of forums, but I have seen those, the Facebook, yeah. And they're pretty cool, but I just hadn't had a lot of time. See, whenever I leave here from working with Cars and Cameras, I go home, and I pay bills. And I mow lots of yards, and I unsink boats, and I sell buses, and all kinds of stuff. So I don't have a whole lot of time.
Yeah, no, I feel that, dude.
Good thing I don't have a girlfriend. She would not like it.
Maybe she'd help you unsink the boat, dude.
Ooh, that would be cool. A helper.
Yeah, but Montoya and Rick Montoya, he's the Mini Bike RS guy on.
He's a
Facebook.
great guy.
Built some really clean stuff.
I like him.
Let's see here. More
and Rick,
super chats.
He's awesome.
Let's see. Another from Decky69. Ike needs to find the girl that inherited the other half of South Carolina. LOL.
What? Yeah.
What?
I don't know. But, I mean, just the fact that it said girl got me all excited.
From Dark6OM6 online. Hi, if we don't have tools for fixing our go-karts, would it be possible to send them to you with payment, of course, your price, in exchange for the buyer gets fixed go-kart, or you may use footage for it?
We don't really have a lot of time for that.
Well, we just don't really want to put our stamp of approval on someone else's vehicle right now.
Kind of a liability thing too.
Yeah, we appreciate it, but we're not really like a shop,
No.
We're just kind of like some dudes that like to have fun in the backyard with go-karts.
And we don't ever really plan anything. We just kind of like get something.
We're getting better at it. We knew 2 days ago we would be podcasting. That's pretty darn good.
Yeah, 2 days ago. That doesn't give and we've been working every day.
Yeah, so I appreciate the offer, man, but right now we're doing all we can.
I think didn't you talk to a lawyer about it or something?
Yeah, an attorney's going to say it's a bad idea.
Frown upon it and stuff. So.
But maybe one day in the future, who knows? All right, from Michael Fields. You guys are really amazing. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have a love and passion for what I do. I would love to show you guys what I got. Well, come on out to Mini Mayhem and show us, dude.
Oh, yeah. It'd be cool to see what you got. There's some crazy things that come out to Busco. There was a tank once.
Yep, that was awesome.
Oh, that guy was hilarious. I love that guy. And look, he's walking
the
in.
Intern is here, dude.
Oh man,
Peyton, what's happening, man?
It's a really nice shirt. Did you get stuck? Did you tear anything up?
We're gonna get to the rest of the Snapchats later. No, you gotta come over to the microphone, dude.
Grab a chair, dude. Grab a chair.
Yeah, grab a chair. We didn't even do a test run on trying to have 3 people in the show, so don't unplug anything, because that would be bad.
Watch out for the cords over there.
You guys are gonna have to share a microphone.
Oh, that's
dude.
That's fine.
Is your Jeep stuck? What?
Huh?
So it's okay. He's my dad, so we can.
Oh yeah, the running
share
joke
things
is
like
that Peyton and Ike are the same person.
Well, I don't know. We just kind of talk a lot of the same,
same
things.
person.
You guys
Yeah,
both talk
so
a lot
gotta,
of
you gotta
junk.
get on the
Oh,
mic.
okay, yeah, we're the same person.
So introduce yourself and
Is your Jeep stuck in my? Tell me straight.
No, it's not stuck, but it's not going down the road either. I didn't blow anything up, but it'll be fine. Had me a Isaac Jeanette moment.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, see, the Durango cannot do it all, but the Jeep can do it all. So I jumped the Jeep a little bit.
What do you mean?
what do you mean the Durango?
No,
can't
wait.
do
What
it?
do you mean it's not going anywhere? I'm still stuck on the fact that.
Well, I hit a stump and bent the rim. So the rim is bent and the tire's not on the rim anymore.
Are you
that's
serious?
It's not that bad.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. It's not awful, but it's gonna cost some money. And
Can't
I
we use
snapped
fire?
a control arm, not a control arm, sway bar link. But that's not too bad. I don't really care about that.
Are you walking home?
Dude, you better hope your dad isn't watching right now.
Hey, Dad.
You are my dad. He's right here.
Oh, yeah. You're grounded.
No, but the rest of it's fine. I mean, like a champ. Just
How is it a champ when it can't get anywhere?
neither can the Durango, so that's a win for me.
What are you talking about? All I got to do is drive it.
I love all this trash talk.
Wait a
It's
minute.
awesome.
But
I don't know if you guys can see that, but there that is.
I might have needed. I might
Did
have
you watch
needed.
it yet?
Not really. Oh, it's so fuzzy.
Oh, this is gonna be.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh yeah. Hey, the Durango got higher than that, dude.
That was a different jump, man. He hit the different jump.
I hit the big boy one,
Yeah. See, we got
but I
it.
went easy on it. It still had some fluff left.
So
in
what?
there.
You guys were supposed to race, and you already broke your Jeep.
Oh, it'll be fine by tomorrow if need be.
I'm sorry, sir, but you're interning tomorrow,
Yeah, you got to be at work at 9 o'clock, man.
bright and early. 9 o'clock is not.
I'll
bright.
be up with the sun. Thank you.
What are you gonna do
Dude, that
about
is
the
great.
rim? Are you gonna steal one of the rims off the Durango?
It's probably the same lug pattern. I mean, let's be honest, the Durango's not
Might as
going
well.
anywhere.
There's probably a spare, man. You're more than welcome to the spare.
Oh, thank
if
you.
if you need it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I just don't get why you went out there playing around with the Jeep without us.
It was a great soundtrack. We were sitting
yeah,
here.
we
I
were-
had to test it.
We were sitting here and we were like,
Could you hear it?
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
heard it.
yeah,
I'm sure the
nice.
whole neighborhood heard it.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, so
Grand
Should we-
Cherokees for the win.
should we go ahead and get to the Lightning?
Yeah, let's talk about the new Lightning. That's
Dear.
it's pretty awesome, dude.
Hey Peyton, do you know anything about the new Lightning?
We're gonna get to the rest of y'all's super chats after we talk about our final segment, the new Ford Lightning, which is you guys know anything about it?
I know nothing about the Ford Lightning other than it's a Ford.
Well, it has a 5-liter supercharged engine.
I thought you
Really?
said
No,
it was
it
electric.
doesn't. No, it's electric.
Okay. Okay.
It's a
and
disgrace to the
Okay.
name Lightning.
Well, I mean, it kind of works though. Lightning, it's electricity, it's electric.
So, what memories do you have with Ford Lightning, Ike?
351 powerhouse, roller cam motor.
Were they fast?
Let me tell you a little story. It wasn't bad. My friend from high school, Jason, had a Ford Lightning, and it was the square body Ford, so it was like a 90 something Ford Lightning, and I run them with my Monte Carlo Super Sport. Now the Super Sport didn't have the standard like 305 engine. I had a small block 400 bone stock out of a Winnebago.
Nice.
Yep.
I tore
remember that
that
car.
truck up so many times. It was hilarious.
That was a pretty quick car, though. I gotta say, it was a fun car.
I love that car.
It's too bad he got rid of it.
I know. That was one of my poor. I don't know what I was thinking.
I was
It was a
surprised. when he
bad
got rid of it.
decision.
Yeah.
Bad decision.
So anyway, I've never driven a Ford Lightning. Of course, you got the Ford Lightning from Fast and Furious 1, the shop truck that Brian drove around.
Yeah, that's the
Those things are sweet. Like the early 2000s ones with the superchargers, those things are awesome.
Yeah, that's the one after the Ford Lightning I was talking about.
Yeah.
So I prefer the early ones.
Yeah.
You like the old man lightnings.
It's a generational thing, dog.
Yeah. I mean, I like things that were around when I was growing up.
They're easy to work on.
Really the high school years was my funnest years of my life. So everything from the mid 90s and late 90s, I just kind of love.
Yeah.
It was good years of my life.
I hear you, dude.
Yeah.
Here is the new Lightning. I'm not going to talk about how mid-90s cars were really ugly, but anyway, there it is, boys. First time you seen it?
Yes, that's the first time I've seen it. And I got to say, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
It's electric. Starts at $40,000.
Really?
So there's like this tax credit that you can get for $7,500. It's like, so you end up paying $7,500 less than income tax or something like that, federal tax. I'm not really sure.
Are you going to get you a Ford Lightning?
No, dude, I'm not going to get a Ford Lightning. I'd like to test drive one, though, so if anyone at Ford is watching, I'd love to test drive one. But I don't think I'm going to get a Ford Lightning.
Okay.
But
the headlight, the front end is very interesting. The grill, is pretty much across the whole front end, it almost looks like. And the light that goes all the way across the top of the grill and down the side and stuff, that's interesting.
I like the look of it, though.
Dude, it looks
clean.
Good. Yeah. It's not, yeah. It's
not terrible.
It's like 560 horsepower and like almost 800 foot-pounds.
That's not.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I would like to know what the maintenance is
Dude,
on
me too.
something like that.
But we're not going to
heard-
know for like 10 or 20 years.
I haven't heard anything about the maintenance costs on a Tesla or
Exactly.
like
I say I wouldn't buy one, but I would if I knew what it would cost to maintain. Like I feel like gas and diesel trucks are reliable for the most part. Electric trucks will probably be reliable, but like the whole hybrid ones, I'm a little bit afraid of. There's just too much going on.
But yeah, I don't like a hybrid vehicle, and I'll be honest, I don't like a electric vehicle either. Mainly because my understanding is I'm going to get into some controversial stuff here. Do I need to just back out now? Bow?
We can argue for a while.
We can argue. Okay.
I'm not going to argue against you necessarily.
My biggest problem is the batteries. The lithium batteries that are in these vehicles are toxic. What are we going to do with all the batteries?
Recycle them.
I don't think you can recycle them.
I feel like they're trying to recycle them.
You can't.
Like, as far as I know, don't hold me to it. As far as I know, there's no recycling to these newer car batteries, the lithium and the cell phone batteries and all that stuff. And that stuff's got to go somewhere.
For sure.
And as far as I know, it's we bury it.
Yeah.
In a hole somewhere.
Yeah.
Eventually, that's going to come back and get us.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's why I don't have a strong love for electric vehicles. I think electric vehicles is a halfway decent idea, but maybe if we find some sort of something like lead acid is not bad. You can recycle the lead, and you can probably reuse acid. I don't know, but I mean, it's a lot safer for the environment than the lithium ion that are in these new vehicles.
I agree right now, but I feel like, technology, it's going to change. I feel like they're going to figure out how to recycle them. I mean, pre-1973 cars didn't have catalytic converters. They just didn't know. Like, technology changes. Like with lead acid batteries, they probably never recycled those in the beginning.
But,
talking out of my butt here.
You may not know it, but I feel like I'm the greener person.
For driving an old car?
I am recycling.
That's true.
Vehicles.
I mean, if you're keeping a car out of the junkyard,
I'm keeping it out of the junkyard, and
that's a good way to put it, dude.
Recycling old parts on my vehicles, and I'm a lot greener than that vehicle right there.
There is a break-even number, and I didn't look it up.
I bet you have to drive that thing 100,000 miles.
I think it's like 3 years or something.
Before you...
I have no idea.
The carbon footprint used to make that vehicle, especially the battery vehicle, is probably so huge you have to drive it 100,000 miles before you match the carbon footprint of the gas vehicle.
Yeah, I don't know.
But could the batteries even make it that far?
All right. Anyhow, I feel like I'm already in enough trouble already.
Yeah, we're
so
definitely not getting a press car.
I'm just
I'm
kind
with you, buddy.
Oh, yeah. I would love to drive it, though.
The best part about this truck?
A frunk.
Look at that trunk.
Isn't that
That's a
sweet,
frunk,
dudes?
man.
A frunk. I like that. All right, that's cool. Where's
That's nice to see on a truck.
I'm assuming that the batteries are underneath.
It's like a skateboard.
Yeah. So
It is cool, dudes, and it has a giant iPad in the center of it.
all right, yeah, that's just gonna break after 10 years.
Probably so. Probably so. I mean, the most environmentally friendly way to drive is to not drive.
Yeah. Ride a
Bike
horse.
everywhere.
Or to, like, if we all, well, I don't even know.
Everybody get a Honda Civic from the 90s.
Yeah, exactly. A 90s Japanese car, they run forever. Or a CT90, dude.
Yes.
70s.
Trail 70 is the way to go.
Exactly.
Talk about recycling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh, man. Oh, Ike's phone wasn't on silent.
What are you talking about? My phone's on the. Oh,
That is it's on the table.
who put it there?
You.
All right,
I
so
had it over there.
we're going to burn through the rest of these super chats here,
Okay.
guys, and we're going to wrap the show. So,
All right, sounds good.
let's see here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, man, $100. Thanks for the donation. This is from R-Liner Red. Is there any chance that you can make it to Washington State for a meet and greet?
Isn't that like
That would be cool.
that is like
That's pretty much as far as you
Way.
can go. Yeah.
way?
I
up
would
there.
love to, but kind of like we mentioned earlier, we kind of need to grow the team a little bit here so that we're not underwater at the shop all the time and we can go out and travel more.
We've gotten close. We've made it to Oregon
Mhm.
for like the Gambler, and I would love to go to the Gambler again.
Yep.
The Gambler is so fun. I would love to build a vehicle to run in it.
Yeah, I
one
know.
day?
Yeah, same here.
Like
Yeah.
a Jeep.
I mean, dude, it can be.
You really
a
haven't painted a great picture, dude.
It could be a Toyota Corolla.
So wait, did you limp the Jeep back to the house?
Actually, I hit the stump right by the water crossing, so I was almost to the house.
So it's like by the river?
No, it's parked where it was before. It's
Oh, okay.
right by the shop.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
not terrible.
I can't wait
It's
to
a
see
Jeep
this.
thing.
Yeah.
Awesome, dude.
I can still get his Durango unstuck with 3 tires and a flat.
Thanks for your donation again. I'd love to make it out to Washington again one of these days.
Well,
You can
Oregon.
see,
Speechless.
dude, this is like all day, every day when Peyton is here, just like smack talking back and forth. Then Ike's nose flares and something gets broken.
Well, nothing of mine got broken.
Exactly. They had an awesome tug of war the other day between their 2 Jeeps. That's going to be in Monday's video. You need to check it out, but it's awesome.
I didn't quite lose.
You had to cheat, though.
I did not cheat.
So this next one is from Zach. Shout out from Jacksonville, North Carolina. Love you guys. Thanks, dude. I've been to Jacksonville a couple times.
Oh, we drive through all the time, like
On the
when
way
I
to
go
the beach or something. From Duck, $2 donation. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate the support. From Knight, thanks for your donation. Thanks. From Jordan S, another one. Thank you. Let's see. Another one from Knight Allen. Just bought a GMC Sierra with some frame problems because my dad used to have one. He passed away, and I found the truck exactly like his, so I'm fixing it on up.
Well,
Nice.
good luck with that.
Yeah, dude.
Long bed or short bed?
Great question. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got nostalgia is where it's at, man. I'm glad you found one like your dad's. Frame problems suck, but if it reminds you of your dad, it's probably worth it.
I had a 93. Remember the first time you rode with
Oh,
me
that
and
thing
did
was
the burnout?
sweet. Yeah.
That was a 93 GMC Sierra with a 4.3, and it was the Burnout King.
That thing has some torque, man. For a 6-cylinder from the 90s.
And it's still faster than my Jeep.
Yeah, to Peyton, what do you drive?
I drive a 97 Grand Cherokee with a 5.2.
It's purple.
It's purple. Oh, yeah, a gorgeous purple.
I love it. It's good.
2-wheel drive
Didn't come with the drive shaft.
on the front.
Still better than any Durango you can buy.
All right.
If you say so.
My neck just broke. Okay, that was the name of the person who gave us the donation.
Oh, I was a little worried.
Have you thought about running 7018 for more powerful projects for strength? I don't know.
I have no idea what a 70
It's
18
probably
is.
this type of steel or something. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll check it out. From Jordan S. When are we seeing a 5-speed 212 so I can follow?
We've talked about it, just hadn't done it yet.
Exactly.
So eventually, there's going to be a manual transmission on a 212.
On a Predator 212. There's also like the Honda CT70 type 212 too.
I don't think
But I'm
talking
assuming
about
he's talking
that.
about like a Predator,
I
which
think
would be
that's a
awesome.
Predator.
Although, is the 212 a 5-speed or is it a 4-speed? Huh?
The what, 212?
212
5.
is it a 5-speed?
Yeah.
He's probably talking about that one.
Who knows? From Cooter's Garage again. Do y'all watch Terrell's Fixes All or Musty One? I've seen Musty One a couple of times.
Yes.
Like maybe a year ago or so. He used to comment a lot on the channel. Yeah, he did a lot of cool stuff with CT70s.
Yep.
All right, let's see how many more of these we have to go. So when are you guys going to have... These guys were going to have a race in the backyard between their two Jeeps. Is that still happening?
Not a Jeep, my Durango.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah, it's still happening.
It doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon with a busted front tire and
My car can roll forwards and backwards. Yours can get stuck and stucker.
I don't think they can hear you.
yeah, you got to get to the mic.
I'm still learning. I'm new to this. I was given no formal training.
Yeah, not at all. So I come up here.
It's like I'm not bringing you over here to get close to my face. It's just we're sharing a mic
Do you miss me? Is that what it is?
all the time,
Dad.
son.
So from what is this? Wooden cheese stick. Hey, I think that's his username. I don't know.
That's a good.
Hey, it's me again. I was wondering if y'all could somehow tell me when y'all are in Georgia or email me because the next meetup is 7 hours for me. Yeah, fair enough, dude. I mean, we drove through Georgia on the way to Texas.
Yep.
Um,
And if you would have paid attention to the
we
Instagram,
posted on our Instagram story. We
posted a phone number, my phone number, and we talked to fans the whole way to Texas.
that was pretty fun.
So if y'all want to see more stuff like that, you're going to have to pay attention to
Social.
Yep.
From Knight again, thanks for the donation. From Jordan S. Wait, hold on. When are we seeing 5-speed 212? We already answered that. Okay, and then finally from Biggs Outdoor Extreme. Thanks.
Thank you for the donation.
All right, guys. So I think we have a Jeep to fix, or you have a Jeep to fix.
I have a Jeep to fix.
I'm gonna
I cannot wait to see
drink a
what
beverage
kind
and
of
watch.
damage
Yeah, this is gonna be great.
is on this vehicle. Yeah, I got to say, man, I heard you like out there just tearing everything up. Please tell me you didn't.
It's
go-
exercising, not tearing things up.
Please tell me you didn't tear up
Exercising.
where the building is going to go.
No.
You
No, I left
avoided that.
clean. Yeah.
Good. So if you have any other super chats, we're gonna get to them in the next episode. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Yeah, we talked about how to build your first go-kart mini bike, how to go about doing it, our tips and tricks. Be sure to tune in on Monday for our next episode on YouTube. We are part 2 of the 672-stroke snowmobile engine go-kart. It's gonna be bananas. So be sure to tune in.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, Peyton, you were our first guest, man. Congrats.
That is awesome.
Guest number
Thank you,
1.
thank you.
Thanks for tuning in again, guys. We will catch you next time.